How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk to you about Lucid Motors or CCIV today because it's up 12% after market hours. This is going to be really important because there might be some news that's announced here soon, and I'm going to keep this under 8 minutes. I won't be able to put in mid-roll ads, which, as someone that does this for their full-time job, is really nice to put those in because honestly, the ad rates go up about double, but I want to get this to you as quickly as possible because the news is really time relevant. So if you guys don't mind, before we even get into it, please hit the like button. Again, I'm not going to be able to make half as much money on this, but I want to get it to you quickly. Also, there's a link down there in case you want to check out the Patreon if you want to get this news even faster. I tell them everything before, or any relevant stuff before I can put it out on YouTube just because it takes a while to upload and download and stuff like that. There's also a link down there to WeBull in case you want some free stock and you want to support the channel. You can sign up, deposit $100. Also a link down there to BlockFi if you want some interest on some different cryptocurrencies. So check all that out in case you're interested. I really appreciate it. And like I said, it does help out the channel, especially when I make quick updates like this that don't actually pay that well. So CCIV is moving up 12% after market hours. Take a look at it. It spiked up. It even went up as high as 17%. It went up to $37. Now it's sitting around $35. And really, the only news that I can find on this is from Alex Cutler. He has a Twitter that is really well known. He's really well known in general. He has 110,000 followers. And he posted this. He actually follows CCIV very regularly. This was on a Bloomberg terminal, so this often goes out before it's sent to the masses. Churchill Capital Corp 4 proposed to acquire Lucid Motors, Inc. The transaction was proposed on January 14, 2021. Financial terms of the transaction are unknown. Now, on the terminal, I believe they already said that this was going down, but now they switched, so the payment type was switched to cash. Apparently, that can mean that they're really nailing down the details of the agreement. Now, I don't know how true this is. I think this is one of those things where you have to take into your own hands whether you think this is real or whether you think it's just some hype or something like that. Obviously, though, a lot of people think this means something or they are just following Alex Cutler blindly because the stock is up 10% after the market closed, and there's no other news on it right now. So I think a lot of people are thinking that this is actually going to merge. Now, of course, do your own research. I'm not telling you that this is definitely happening. I'm not telling you to go out and buy the stock or anything like that. I'm just saying pay attention because if you're able to get in really quickly after it's announced, it might be good. Just be careful. Again, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice or anything like that. Just pay attention to this very closely. And again, I know people have different thoughts on Alex Cutler and on this news and stuff like that. So we might get news here soon on CCIV. That's why a lot of people are buying in. They heard about this. They're excited. They want to jump in. Either people are increasing their positions or buying in for the first time. And we're going to see some volatility. If this isn't announced here in the next day or two, I think we will probably see maybe a little bit of a dip. But if it is announced, I think it will skyrocket, possibly 20 to 30% right after it's announced, honestly, because people are so excited about this. But I know a lot of people that aren't into this because it's too risky. So we haven't gotten a confirmation on this yet, but hopefully we'll get it here maybe tonight, maybe by the time I post this, who knows. But if it is up by the time I post it, I'll put it in the comments below. But this is why it's being pushed up now. Now, I know a lot of people will be asking, should you buy in right now? Should you wait or something like that? I personally am not buying more because I bought some actually when it was really cheap. I bought it and I'm up like 100-something% right now. But if you're really feeling risky, if you're feeling like you want to jump in and you want in before they actually merge or announce the merger, I could see you possibly doing that. Just know it's very high risk and it just went up 12%. So keep that in mind. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, so it could dump off. So be careful about that too. Now, I do want to hit on the fact that Disney also announced some great earnings. So I won't go too into depth on this, but just know I've been bullish on Disney for a long time. They crushed their subscriber expectations. They're at 95 million Disney Plus subscribers. They beat earnings, so they were actually expected to lose money. They actually came in and had a positive earnings, and they beat revenue. So in case you're looking for a recovery play, take a look at Disney. And I know they have some debt, they have some other things that make them a little bit less attractive, but I'm really bullish on Disney long term. And like I said, I've been in it since it was under 100. I like this company a lot. I think it really is one of the ultimate recovery plays for the fact that if we stay shut down, their Disney Plus subscribers are just going to keep on growing. If we open back up, it's going to be great for their parks. Now, of course, there are some negatives. There are some risk factors in Disney, but definitely check this one out if you haven't already. Again, if you guys want to support somehow, there are links down there to Patreon or to WeBull and BlockFi. Or, if you're interested, you can just hit subscribe or share this to someone you know. I really appreciate that because, again, I typically try to get to 8 minutes. I mean, usually there's a lot of info, and I don't want to stretch this out for you guys. I want to get to you as quickly as possible, so I'm sending it out quick. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. If you want to see my last video on BNGO and some really positive news, I'll put it up on the end screen along with my portfolio review. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.